for apparently Miss Daniel, what is the basis and your authority to get that? I don't understand. You're just telling me what you want. You haven't given me a basis as to why you should be able to receive that.
I need to pay off my debt in order to get a house for me and my kids. And I need to get a car so that way I have transportation for me and my children.
Okay. You still have to establish a basis for it. And you have in your pending case, you have discovery that's still open through May 1st of 2023. And the case will progress as the case normally progresses. So for instance, what happens is we don't allow people in that to piecemeal a divorce case out like, okay, I want to get a hold of this, for instance, or I want to attach this bank account. We basically wait until we have a resolution of the case, and then we divide up the particular assets. So not to say you can't on a temporary basis that you couldn't file for something, but I can't give you any legal advice, but it's up to you to establish what you want and the basis for receipt of what you want as well. So anything else that you can tell me other than you want to get a hold of that?
I have to provide for my kids and stuff. And that's the only way, what I got right now. He's not paying for the baby since the day that we left. He won't buy the baby diapers. He's not buying him anything.
Well, ma'am, what you can do is you can always file to get child support. And
that's what I want to do, sir. I want to get child support for all four of my kids.
Okay, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to file a motion seeking child support. You can basically, in the motion, set forth the factual basis as to why you're entitled to child support. Obviously, they're his kids, he's required to pay child support, but you'd have to state to the court, for instance, that he hasn't paid you anything. I don't know, because I'll tell you what happens in these cases. He could come in and he could file an answer and say, no, I've been paying her all along, and here's my receipts or what my canceled checks or whatever. I don't know until the matter is before me. That is not before me today. So you're going to have to file a motion. He can then respond, and then we will address it. And so you can file that for any Monday with 9 days notice, any Monday at 10:30, and then we can address it at that particular time. Okay?
Okay. Now, in the meantime, how do I get this 401k? Because I heard I'm entitled to it and his tax money.
Well, you're entitled to it as a result.
To support my needs.
You're entitled to it as a result of the divorce action. Okay.
Okay. So it would come later, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that would come later. Correct.
Okay.
So at this point, you can file for support, however, and you can file that at any time. So you can file that, and you can have a hearing on that again upon 9 days notice. And notice.
Okay, so it's like spousal support. Is that what you're talking about? That I can file for that?
No, child support. If you want to file for spousal support, you have a right to file for that too. But you have to establish your factual and your legal basis for that. Okay?
For sure. I'm going to go file for child support sometime next week.
You do that and you provide that paperwork to the defendant, and then he has a right to respond, and then we'll consider that at the hearing.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Court will end this particular matter at 11:02 a.m. You're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.